Checking finance and the stock market closed higher. The All Ords up 37 points. Our dollar buying 74 US cents. The average price for unleaded in Brisbane $1.70. The average for diesel $1.98. And on the Gold Coast, unleaded $1.74 and diesel $1.99. Well, 9 News can reveal the true cost of travelling to work, with some drivers forking out more than $80 a week. A new report revealing just how much commuters can save by switching to public transport.
Early morning at Kirra Station on Brisbane's north side, and there are new commuters turning to public transport, priced out of driving.
At the moment, petrol prices, absolutely. So, yeah, it's a big difference at the moment.
Find that it's cheaper to catch the train?
Than driving? Yes, definitely.
According to a new report from comparison website Finder, driving to and from Mount Gravatt to Albion 5 days a week costs around $86. Beenleigh to Milton nearly $83 based on fuel expenses. Catching public transport on both trips far cheaper, saving a massive $45 on the first route, $20 on the second.
So if you look at the cost of driving in early 2020 and the cost of driving now, in a lot of cases that's actually doubled, due mostly to the cost in a fuel doubling, which has widened the gap even further between the savings you can make on public transport versus the costs of driving.
Here on the north side, catching public transport pays off the most. The figures showing it's half the cost to ride rather than drive. Driving from North Lakes to the CBD, around $134, including daily tolls but not parking, compared to around $63 on public transport, a saving of around $71 a week. However, on the Gold Coast, the cost differences are far less. Catch public transport from Elanora to Southport and you'll save just $11 a week. Not enough to sway drivers like Lincoln, finding public transport not convenient enough.
The tram station's a bit too far away to walk for me, and there's no car parking there.
The only route where public transport is more expensive is driving from Ipswich to the airport using the air train, some $25 more. While decreasing petrol prices will bring some relief at the Bowser, doing your commuting sums will continue to pay off. Bridget O'Brien, 9 News.
Well, time now for a full look at the weather forecast. Luke, how's the second week of the school holidays looking?
Well, Lottie, we're certainly going to have better beach conditions for the second week of the holidays than what we've got at the moment. I mentioned earlier, hazardous surf warning in place right the way through until Monday next week. Down at the Aussie Surf Lifesaving Champs here at North Kirra at the moment. And I'll tell you what, the guys and girls will have their work cut out for them tomorrow. We'll see sets up around 2 metres. I'll show you some surfing action in just a moment. Have a look at the temps today from around the southeast. It was a cool one down here on the Gold Coast, courtesy of some very gusty southeasterly winds, up over 50 k's an hour at times today. 28 was the top for the city, 27 we reached at Logan, and 27 the top for the Sunshine Coast. Bit of a sprinkle of rain happening here at North Kirra at the moment. We'll see some shower activity throughout the course of tonight, and on tomorrow's weather map you can see Tropical Cyclone Philly out the far east. That's going to continue to push some showers and a big swell along our beaches, and still more rain on the way for parts of New South Wales. Around the grounds tomorrow, showers and a possible storm for Sydney as well as Canberra. Partly cloudy for Melbourne, fine for Adelaide and for Perth, and partly cloudy for Darwin. Now back home, got a possible shower for Townsville. Mackay tomorrow could see up to 30 millimetres in the gauge. Hot and sunny in the west though for the Isa, right the way through to Roma. Along the central Queensland coastline, a possible shower for Rocky, showers for Gladstone, and further south we could see falls of up to 15 millimetres around Bundaberg tomorrow. And then in our neck of the woods, very similar day to what we saw today. Cloudy, high chance of a sprinkle of showers along the coastal fringe, certainly no heavy showers in the forecast, and temps pretty much bang on what we saw today. 28 for Ipswich, Logan 27, here on the Gold Coast 26 again. Southeasterly winds will be up again tomorrow to around 30 k's an hour at times. So out on the bay, a very ordinary day. We'll see seas getting up to 2 metres in the Western Bay, reaching about 2.5 metres offshore. For the city, about a 50% chance of a couple of millimetres in the gauge, 27 the top, dipping down tonight to a pretty comfortable 20. And then as we look ahead, partly cloudy right the way through until Wednesday next week. Good Friday, we could see up to 10 millimetres in the gauge. For Ipswich, partly cloudy for Sunday, and then a few showers from Wednesday next week. A similar outlook here on the Gold Coast, light rain possible most days, and the same goes for you up on the Sunshine Coast. Let's check out the beaches for tomorrow. Well, you can forget about the open beaches today. Just about blow the hair off your head this morning. Those east-southeasterly winds gusting well up over 40 kilometres down here on the Gold Coast. But down on the points, it was turned on. Have a look at that snapper. Definitely the pick of it today, and will be again tomorrow. Sets up around that 1.5, even the odd 2 metre set rolling through. And the best part, we should see a slight increase again tomorrow. Now, only for experienced board riders out there tomorrow, and you'll have to hit the points on both the coast if you're chasing a wave. The open beaches again will be a complete write-off. For swimmers, I expect we might see some beach closures, but down here at Burleigh, a good option if you're looking for a swim on the Gold Coast. Noosa up on the sunny coast will offer you a little bit of protection as well. And the water temp's beautiful, is slowly dropping. It's around 24 degrees at the moment. Very unsafe conditions out there, so stay between the flags. Offshore for the boat is going to be a while before we get out there. Real shame, plenty of action. Wahoo like this on offer off the Gold Coast, as well as quality Spaniards as well. Great stuff. And Lofty, the rain getting heavier here at North Kirra, but good luck to everyone having crack at the Aussies over the weekend. It's going to be challenging, but a lot of fun. Yeah, all the best. Good on you, Luke. Thank you, mate. And that's 9 News Queensland for this evening. Sylvia Jeffries next with the current affair. Thanks for your company. Good night.